Okay, let's talk about Wednesday, November the 23rd, the day before Thanksgiving. And let's talk about today. There are so many wonderful lessons here, and several of them I'm going to share on YouTube, and one or two I'm going to keep private for the members of my group. But there are some wonderful lessons here. And this is why we are very rule-based traders, because rules keep you out of trouble. So this is where the day begins. Let's just make it green for money. And actually, I don't need to put that. So the day opens and we skyrocket straight up. And we have 3 news events today, which you should know, be aware of, and have on your chart. So we had, I forget exactly what that news event was. Then we had, I believe it was at 10, then 10:45 right here. Right in here, we had a news event. And then 11:30. Well, we're going to talk about New York lunch hour for sure here in a second. So I'm going to move this to right here. Okay. And then we had the FOMC minutes here today. So we had these 4 events today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these all in a box. I'm going to turn them off. I'm going to turn them back on. Look at the first line. Look at this first green line, and we're going to go to each one individually. I'm going to turn them on and off. Let's look at the first line. Big candle. Let's look at the second line. Big candle. Kind of right in there, those two. Let's look at this third line. Big movement. Look at the fourth line. Big movement. So you've got to be aware of when news events are going to happen. And 2 things. There's 2 things you're going to do. If you're in my group, there's 2 things you're going to do. Number 1, don't trade. I don't like to trade 5 to 10 minutes before, and I will not trade after the news event until we have restored orderly price action. So give yourself 5 to 10 minutes before each of these events that you're not trading. Why? Because sometimes the news leaks out a little early. There's people that know things we don't know, and they know them before we know them. So that's a good time to take a break, get some coffee, get some tea. So there's 2 things you're going to do. Number 1, don't trade. Number 2, if I have 10 of my levels here that usually bounce, they're not going to bounce in wild price action. All you do is delete them. Number 1, don't trade. Number 2, just delete the lines with 0 care in the world. No big deal. Let them take out lots of levels, and we'll create some new levels, and we'll start trading off the newly created levels. Okay, so let them destroy levels. Who cares? No big deal. Delete, 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 delete. In fact, I'll put that into the Discord. Delete, 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 delete. When we start forming newly created levels, those will be the levels we start trading off of. Okay, so we had that 3 times today. And actually there's 4 events, because when we go into New York lunch, I'm going to turn on my little New York lunch indicator thing. It's way over here, but I typically stop trading 10 to 15 minutes before it, because too many times, 10 to 15 minutes before it, we see a big move. And then in the lunch hour, it can just be crazy. So I never trade New York lunch. Great time to not trade. So a lot of times, knowing when not to trade is the most important part of the day. Okay, so something else important. We see this pattern often. We talk about it in our Discord group all the time. I have a quiz area called the practice room. And in that practice room, I have this scenario set up several times, because it's so easy. 3 times a week, 4 times a week, this happens. ES shoots up, we consolidate for an hour. How long would I consider this consolidation? Almost 2 hours. And then what does it do? It drops like a rock, takes it all back. Okay. And I think the reason why is these people up here that went long realizes we're not going higher. They get out before lunch. So we see this happen often. And So that's really important to be aware of. And in our group, we have something what I call my early warning system. How do we know when that's going to happen? And that's what I'm going to discuss last. So I want to talk about 2 trades. I had 2 trades this morning. I had more than that, but we're going to talk about 2 of them. I'm going to switch to the 1 minute. And the reason why, the 3 minute level literally gave us 0 trades this morning. So I don't mind dropping time frames because our system works on all time frames. So let's keep going back over here. And here we go. So we're in this area here. So what are we seeing here in price action? What is price action telling me? What is it telling me, guys? We're laddering up. We are laddering up. My arrow is up. I really only want to be in longs. There's plenty of shorts you can take here along the way. But I really want to look for a long because I find that if I'm trading with the trend, I do better. Also, when I'm trading with the trend, it's easier to scale up and leverage and know that I have the trend at my back. So here was my really nice trade today. Made my day, and for some people, it might have even made their week. I went long here. You know, and I'm starting to change how I denote these. I'm starting to put the arrow because the circle is really obliterating some of the view. So there's green. So went long there with 12 contracts. My final contract, I got out. I managed this live in the room. I got out somewhere in that beautiful spike. You know, I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. When that thing spiked up, I picked a 50% and I said, if it comes back to there, just get me out. And that's what it did. So this is a long I entered, and the reason why is I had some backup levels underneath me that had not really been tested. So I had some backup levels where if price came down, they would bounce off of those levels, offering protection between my entry and where my stop would have been. So love this trade. This was, you know, one of the things I tell traders, be aware of how many ladder ups there are. There was 1, 2, 3. So this was in the 4th ladder up area. I typically like to be in the 2nd or 3rd, but because of news events, I was not able to do that. No big deal. I just waited. And when I finally got my level, I felt that was my trade of the day and went for it. And the trade worked out very, very nicely. Now, I did another trade that did not work out nicely, and I want to talk about that one because I did take a loss today, but I took a tiny loss. So here's what I did. I told the room, I'm going to go long here, but I'm going to go tiny. There's many reasons I went tiny here, and that's going to be the remainder of this video for YouTube world. And then the next lesson, the early warning system, will be for my members only. So I went long here. Why did I go long here? Well, look at us laddering up. Higher highs, higher lows. However, this is about the 6th or 7th or 8th attempt up. This thing is going to get tired, most likely. But I'm still going to take this trade. I had a clear level. We're obviously still laddering up. I'm going to take it. How much risk am I willing to take? So let's back up just for a second. Let's look at this. I consider this little upper area one chop zone. Yeah, we're making higher highs. We're still in this chop zone. And then I have a larger chop zone that I would probably call somewhere in here. Larger chop zone, somewhere in there. Does that make sense? So what I was willing to do is I was willing to let it come all the way back to here. Let me measure that because I want to make sure that I'm saying correct. Because no, I had a 12 points is where I was willing to go. Okay. So this is where I had my chop zone. I was willing to let it go 12 points. My first trade was so amazing, I knew I was only going to be willing to give up a percentage of those wins for this trade. And that helped me determine how many contracts I entered, which were very small, about as small as one can get, because there's no way I was going to let that trade affect my day. So I want to talk several things about this trade because there's one or two things I could have done better. First thing I did correct, small leverage. We're getting closer to my lunch hour. We're getting closer to this 11:45 mark, which is typically where I like to stop trading. And I told everybody in the room that there's a time limit on here that I'm just going to pull the plug. No matter where the price is, I'm just pulling the plug. I'm getting out. And this was 11:24. To me, I still had 20 minutes for the trade to work out, which is longer than all of my trades. So it went long here. And I knew I had a couple bounce levels underneath me in which price could bounce price back up. And here's one of them. It did touch that and bounce back up. Now, as a general rule, if price goes against me, as soon as it gets back to break even, I'll put my stop at break even. And if it keeps going and I make money, wonderful. If it wicks me out and I break even, wonderful. I move on because price did not do what I expected it to do, which was touch and go up. Price went down to my next bounce level and then came up. To be honest, I was 1 or 2 ticks away from setting my stop at break even. I probably should have went ahead and just took a small loss, but it was marching up really strong and I was giving it that extra room. 2 more ticks, I would have set my stop at break even. Didn't quite get there. But the reason why I should have done that is because my next little bounce area, I would say, was already tested. So I should have probably just took that small little loss there and gotten out, or as soon as I saw it go below the body of this candle, just get out. No big deal. So price came back down and it bounced off this second layer and price came up. It bounced off this beautiful level that I will teach you to mark in the group. And then it went back up and retested it. At this point, I was ready to pull the plug. I had 2 minutes left. And then right here at 45, I got out. No big deal because I know we're getting close to lunch, time to get out. And I ended up taking just half the loss that I was planning on taking, that I had planned for, if I was going to give it that additional room. So no big deal. Did it. Glad I got out because, I mean, look what it did. And that's what we're going to talk about next for the members of my group as the early warning system. But for YouTube, that's going to complete today's lesson. Know your news events. If you're trading levels like I do, just delete them. Return to trading once orderly price action has been established. No sense in trading in wildness. Just take you a break. Okay, now for the members of my group, let's talk about the early warning system.